Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Batman, the 1960s television show. Now the sets of double episodes that I'm going to be talking about is True or False Face and Holy Rat Race. It's pretty cool, they rhyme as well. And they star a very interesting villain. His name is of course FalseFace. He only appeared once in the entire series, and I will go through the reasons why. I will reveal to you the actor under this because interestingly enough, he wasn't as popular as most people thought. We had people like Milton Berle, Burgess Meredith, Carolyn Jones, and so many other actors that were pretty popular at the time who appeared as these guest star villains, and many people thought that this man was a very popular actor, but they couldn't figure out who he was because he of course wore the false face. Now let me first go into the name of this man. His name is Malachi Throne. Now he appeared in things like It Takes a Thief, as well as Catch Me If You Can, $6 Million Man, and the original Mission Impossible. He was also in Hogan's Heroes in one of the season 6 episodes playing an SS officer, and it was a pretty funny one at that. He played Major Proust. Now in this one, Hogan is identified as a saboteur by the SS, and he impersonates a German officer in front of this Gestapo agent played by Malachi, who could take him down. Again, it's a very entertaining episode. He has a very unique voice, which I'll let you listen to here.
Do you know what time it is? We're going to be late for the field marshal's party.
And that unique voice is one that you can of course hear from FalseFace. Now I'll tell you a little bit about the character in itself. In his own words, Malachi talks about how everyone wanted to be on this show, on Batman. They wanted to play any part, and this was in order to improve their careers, to appear more popular in front of everyone. Now, the director of these two particular episodes, his name was Billy Graham, and he was the one who casted Malachi in it, even though his name was not on par with some of the other villains that would later appear in the series. Now, if you've ever watched this episode, let me know down in the comments your thoughts about it. Was it something that you enjoyed? If you did, let me know why. If you did not enjoy it, let me know why as well, because I think that's very important. Going back to what Malachi was saying, it was a very difficult episode when he saw it at the end, and I'll tell you why. But in the beginning, he was really excited because he learned by reading the script that he could use a lot of his theater, ballet, acrobatics, pantomime, all those things that he was very skilled at as an actor, things that he grew up doing. He could put all of that into this strange character. That is what he hoped to impress upon people who were watching, and he was able to do a great deal of that, which did make him happy during filming. Now with this character of FalseFace, they originally planned that he would have different makeups throughout the different scenes of the episodes. But due to production problems and the decisions that the higher-ups wanted to do, they used a plastic mask that was clear and they put it over his face to create FalseFace. Now, it was a good character, and I myself would agree with this. I think it was a very interesting character. Many villains pop up throughout many series that are these type of disguised characters, and that's who this was. He could be almost disguised as anyone that he wanted. However, when they did look at this on screen, photographing that plastic mask that they used was really a pain in the butt. There was no other way to say it. It was rather ugly if you look at it, and now that we have this in HD and we could really look at it, it was uncomical, and according to him, it looked like a man with a burned face, and that was not what the character was supposed to be. In fact, remember, this show was supposed to be campy, supposed to be fun, it's very satirical, and then you look at this villain, and in fact, it's a little bit scary. It kind of puts you off, and that is unlike every single villain in this show. Most of them are fun, and this guy wasn't fun. He was a little bit terrifying, to be honest. Malachi continues that it was actually really horrible, and it ruined the character's chances for a return appearance, as there was really no response from the audience to him. Although he felt that his work was good in the episodes, it would have been better if they went for the concept that the director originally wanted, which was to use different facial disguises. And in fact, Malachi actually put in a lot of work into the character in terms of using gloves, which is not part of the original script, and little nuances to his hands, finger movements that call back to W.C. Field. So that's pretty interesting. But at the end, Malachi says that he was very unhappy with the final result. Now, if you look at the actual credits for the beginning of this episode, you will see FalseFace is played by, yep, a question mark. It doesn't reveal the name of the actor who played FalseFace, and there's a big reason for this. Because he was so unhappy, as I mentioned, with the result, they had a contractual argument. That is, Malachi Throne and the higher-ups, the producers of the show, had to agree by the order of Malachi that his name be withdrawn from the credits. That's very stunning, guys and gals. That is not something to keep the character mysterious, why they put that question mark on there. He was actually really horrified by the end result. Now, he said that he figured that since there was going to be no face on it and no real acting, he was irate enough so that anyone could have played the part in that mask. So please withdraw his name from his credits. Those are his words. The producers responded with, okay, well, they reserved the right to use his name when they wanted. And they chose to use the question mark. And later on in the second part of the end of the episode is where he got final credit, where his name Malachi Throne appeared. So this is it, guys and gals. These are the revealed secrets of who this man was. It revealed why there was actually a question mark and there was actually no credit to his name, but why the producer said, well, at the end of the little two-part series, we have to have your name in there. Let me know your thoughts down below. To me, this is pretty radical, and it says a lot about how the final product can often not be what was once planned. I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this episode. If you did watch it, or maybe the syndication not really put this on too much, I would really love to know. We'll see you next time, and don't forget, guys and gals, be hopeful. Thank you to my Diamond tier patrons, Andrew B., Ricky, and David D. And thank you to every single one of my Patreons where I have exclusive content. Be sure to look in the description below for merchandise, Patreon exclusive content, as well as playlists where you can find other TV shows and sitcoms that I think you'll enjoy. We'll see you all next time.